Hi guys, coffee and chat. Haven't done this for a while, and we need to catch up. Do you like my new glasses? They're varifocals. By the way, this is Colette. This is my coffee and chat. If you're into all the spiritual stuff, etc., this is possibly not the video for you, but you're most welcome to stay. And see how we go. And then every couple of weeks or so, you can have a wee coffee with me and we can enjoy catch up. So, first things first, glasses, varifocals. I thought it would take me ages to get used to them, but no, they've been great. And they've got like turquoise and bluish purple. And it means that I don't have to keep changing glasses, which is wonderful. So anyway, thanks to Simpsons opticians. I have a brilliant optician. Those of you that live in Lanarkshire will know the Simpsons family group, and basically they look after you amazingly, and they keep an eye on my Sjogren's eyes, and they're just absolutely lovely. This isn't sponsored, by the way, in any way. I've been with them quite a long time, and I actually just like being part of a family business. Do you know what I mean? And I feel there's an awful lot of build up of trust and connection because you're always getting the same optician or a family member. Anyway, so thank you to Simpsons opticians in the Lanarkshire area. Right, so I'm loving my new glasses and the hair. So that's the next thing. The people that have seen the hair that love it when it's been pink before have said, oh my goodness, that's lovely, we love that. What colour is it? Now here is the problem. I don't know. What happened was I had the periwinkle blue colour, and I was just getting a wee bit fed up with it. With some of the illnesses and whatever, I got particularly pale, and the blue seemed to make my face look blue-white. I just felt as though without makeup, I looked odd. Not odd. You know me, if you've been with the channel, if you go back the 4 years, my hair is every colour under the sun, apart from its original red. So my daughter decided that we'd get the bleach out and take the blue out because my hair's coming in white now and sort of grey at the back, but more white. And I thought, I might go platinum for a wee while. So we'll get this out. So she warned me that it was likely that it might go pale blue or a pale lilac, or it might even go yellow. And I'm okay, I'm up for that because I wouldn't damage my hair too much, So anyway, we put this stuff on, got out of the shower, looked in the mirror, and it was bright pink, and I was like totally shocked because it wasn't meant to go bright pink at all. If anything, it was meant to go a wee bit turquoise green or whatever, but the blue must have had quite a lot of pink in it. So anyway, after the initial shock, I thought, I quite like this because I've got all the white coming through in the roots and I've got the pink. So what I'm going to do is just grow it out, and then if I want colour, I'll just put it on the ends and be quite mad with maybe balayage or just streaks and stuff. I'll still always have different colours in my hair, I'm sure, but yeah, so I was going to say let me know if you like the pink, but that's an invitation for folk to say what. So anyway, so that's the glasses and the hair. I haven't done a coffee and chat for a wee while. I was aiming to do one last weekend. Everything's been a wee bit rushed and I've really not felt particularly well. So we had the star card last week. That's for those of you that are new to this, I'm hearing impaired and sometimes I don't finish my words, but I've got enough of a knowledge of the words that I sometimes realise I've done it and then I will go back. And one of the ones I do a lot is car and cards. So when I'm meaning, that's the hermit card, I will say the hermit car, but that's just the way it is. But I'll catch it if I can. But if I'm tired or I'm a wee bit, well, you'll find sometimes the end of my words go. But just part of me. So anyway, I've been wanting to do one for a wee while, but I've been in bed quite a lot, and last weekend I just felt totally ill, and anyway, we had the star card for this week, the, you know, hopes and dreams being fulfilled, and really being optimistic and stuff. And for a family member, they got really good news, and that was good. Myself, I ended up in hospital last week for a wee while, and why is that the star? Well, it's the reason as the star is that I got so many little tests done. Thank goddess for the NHS. My God, if I lived in USA just now and didn't have health insurance or whatever, I couldn't have had these tests done. I had chest x-rays, heart stuff done, traces, bloods, all sorts of stuff. So what came out is we learned that there was a lot that was actually doing quite well. Nothing wrong with the heart. What had happened was I'd waked up during the night. I'd been quite breathless for a while, but we'd thought that was due to B12 stuff going on. But I wakened up really breathless, and also I had a pain up here and up my throat. And it was really sore, and it wasn't going away. So my husband called the doctor. It was early on, and they took me down right away. And then they said, no, you go over to hospital. Now, what had happened was I must have turned over and pulled a muscle, and that's where the pain came from. So it was really, this bit was muscular, but my heart was racing all the time, and I'd felt that the night over the weekend. The heart was racing all the time. So basically got to hospital and get started on tests and a sort of assessment unit, and they were a bit concerned because my heart was still racing, and it wasn't, my blood pressure was okay. Come on up now, you've not been up for a wee while. I'm going to say hello. So my heart had been racing for a wee while, and in the hospital it wasn't calming down. So various things. The offshot is that definitely sort of dead to the world where folic acid is concerned, not absorbing a few things, and the kind of diet that I was following to help with renal stuff actually managed to cut out a lot of the stuff that was very beneficial for having good folate levels. So I cut them out, and I wasn't absorbing well anyway. So got home, literally have been in and out of bed, slept constantly. Girls came to see me yesterday, still kind of in jammies and stuff, and I'm starting to feel a bit better. Well, my heart stopped racing, put it that way. I've got quite a bit of folate and stuff in me, boosting things, and I know what else to work for. You can say bye-bye. You're a good girl. This is Nelly. For those of you that's not met her, Nelly normally is a very fluffy dog, but we keep her short because it's tough here. She's a Chinese crested powder puff, aren't you? Right, down you go. And anyway, so why I can still see last week has been the star card is that I know what's not wrong with me. We also get the results that my renal stuff is stabilised out over the year. And that's fantastic. It's not deteriorated in any way. In fact, some of the things have actually got better with it. Like, I've been watching potassium levels, sodium levels, whatever, and they're all under control, which is fantastic. So that was a relief. The heart stuff seems to be down to the folate problems, and that will get sorted as well. So, the ins and out of it was I hurt my hurt my hip getting off one of the beds in the hospital, and it's muscular. So as well as having a muscular pull here, I've also got one right round my hip and, you know, the muscle at the top of your bum. So if anybody wants to send healing, please focus on those areas, because these are things that are annoying because they're just muscle strains, and, you know, but again, I seem to injure myself so easily. So what I'm trying to say is that what came out of ended up in hospital and being quite scared, and I think I scared Jim a wee bit and my girls, which is, I don't like doing, you know. I'd never want them worried. So anyway, I know a lot of things are right, and that some of the things that are wrong we've got some answers to. So there we go, there was the star card for me. So let me know if you had anything like that and the star card in a way has worked for you. Nelly, settle down. What else been happening? Oh, I've not been on top of the comments the way I would want to, but again, just this week's been wiped out for me. I've either been getting tests done at the hospital or in bed, so I will catch up. And I've just recently done the weekly tarot card, and that'll be up in next week. I'll maybe just do the bare minimum for you. And then, you know, if I don't turn up, it's not because of anything, it's just because maybe didn't have the energy to do stuff. However, I do feel better to have knowledge of what's going on. What else is going on? Alexander is getting bigger and bigger. It's getting wee bits of solid now. I've been christening Nana Apple because I was giving him little crunchy apple bits to suck on when he wasn't taking a lot of stuff, and oh, he loved these, and he's got wee his teething, so the apple from the fridge was lovely. So I'm now Nana Apple, and I saw him yesterday and he's a delight. He's getting so big though, oh my goodness, from being this wee thing. To me, he's well caught up. He's doing great. That's him 6.5 months or something now. It's just the joy of my existence. I'm not kidding. Those of you that are nanas and grannies and grandparents will understand that. So that was lovely, and you can start thinking about first Christmas with, in the very close family with a wee baby, and it's going to be quite special. And solstice with all the family. We've got 2 wee babies now, so that'll be lovely. But the winter, the autumn, late autumn, winter for me is a time of going within. It tends to be my more creative time, and I want to really finalise the book, and because of that, I'd like your advice if anybody uses voice to typing. Because of the Sjogren's in my hands and wee nodules and stuff, I'm finding the typing a bit difficult. So I want to have a voice to type programme that is only for my laptop. The one that I was using stores things in a cloud somewhere. I like my things on a hard drive and here, not in a cloud somewhere. I don't want to have to go online to sign into a program. I want it on my computer. So if anybody has a recommendation for a voice to type, please let me know. I have a laptop. It's an HP one. It has a thing called Cortana on it, and that's as much as I know. But you put it this way: if you can help me with this, you're going to get far more books. Again, once I get this Dying to Live. Oh, I've just given away the title. Oh, keep that. Once I've got my Afterlife book done. I don't edit, so just forget that. Anyway, I can't believe I did that. Anyway, once I've done that, I want to do a folksy spell book, and I want to do another novel, and oh my god, there's so many books. I want to do my shamanic book that will take forever, and yeah, there's loads I want to write, and having a voice to type program will help. I didn't want them mainly because I felt that they would take an awful lot of editing, but my dyslexia has been a wee bit worse, and I don't know if that's getting older or if it's been the lack of folates and stuff and having difficulty finding words or even reading them properly. That's just been a woolly head as well. So when I've looked at what I've written, believe me, the amount of editing has been extreme anyway. So I thought, well, if I'm editing, I mean, I'm talking spelling check. I'm talking words that my spell check can't even make out what I'm trying to say. And I'm looking at it and thinking, what was I trying to say there? So if I'm doing that amount of editing with a typing program, then I may as well just change to the voice to type, because those of you that have got my books know that I tend to write very conversationally anyway. So if you know one, if you use one, if it's for work, if it's for writing, please let me know in the comments below, because I want to spend the next few days looking into them if possible. Yes, so there's that. You know, I'll go off and I'll remember something that I should have said. Thanks for all the love and support that's come. Oh yeah, I tend to try and keep up and let you know what's happening in the community tab. Now, you'll only get a notification from me if you are subscribed and also have hit the bell notification. You don't get notifications from the community tab unless that's happened, I don't think. And sometimes if I can't manage something, I'll say, oops, not here today, got to do this. And that's when people know. Otherwise I start getting emails and stuff like, are you okay, what's happened? And that's lovely. Yeah, how are yous? How's your star card week done? And are you looking forward to this week ahead? Again, the weekly tarot card will go up after this and you'll know what I mean. It's all sinister there. Anyway, I'm blethering now. I've just missed you all, and I feel I've had to come to terms with trying to go over feeling I've let you down if I miss a weekly tarot card. I've missed 2 in the last maybe 4 months. And I have to not think of that as the worst thing. But I like my weekly tarot card, and I like to know that you like it as well. So, but I have to be very aware with the channel that it has to fit in with everything else that's going on. But I still enjoy it after these years, and it's still growing. So, bear with me, because some weeks you'll get a lot and other weeks you might not get anything, but I still would like it to progress. There's still a list in my videos to do book as long as my arm, so it's not as though I don't have things that you want because you tell me, which is great. So bear with me. The winter I'll be building up my health in various ways, and I hope you will too, and we can go within and do more psychic development work and just enjoy being more creative, you know. So thank you for having a coffee with me. I forgot about it. And yeah, let's look forward to a good kind of going within time and lots more coffee and chats, because it means that I feel I'm keeping in touch as well. But apart from, I mean, even with what happened last week, we're still ahead of the game here. We're still doing well, and I've got the best supportive family and friends ever, so I'm very, very happy. And I've tended to be a contented person in life anyway, but you know, having the family, having the grandchild, having the cottage, having the dogs, having gym, having friends, having the spirituality. And I'm finding I'm opening up to more things on that as well, which is interesting. It proves that you never stop learning, isn't it? There's always something to know. And my brain always says, well, if there's something to know, go and find out about it. So have a nice week ahead, and I'll probably be back with a wee giveaway at some point, because I think we went over some special figure or whatever, and I didn't do a giveaway, so I definitely will be doing another giveaway. We're at 11,500 subscribers now, which is fantastic. So keep sharing the videos, keep sharing the channel, keep talking about the channel. If you want to support me, you can buy my books or buy me a wee coffee at the coffee link. And I keep forgetting that I've got merchandise as well, because I was in sort of manic thing, did that, put it up, promoted it about 3 times, and then promptly forgot about it. So yes, I do have merchandise as well, but it's mainly just about enjoying the chat and enjoying the tarot cards and enjoying the psychic development. And so many people are loving the mediumship, and I have to be feeling okay to do it. But when I do it, I'm loving the responses from me. You know, I'll go through and I'll maybe say to Jim, I remember that such and such come through, really odd name, nobody's going to take it, and I'll sit down and there'll be an email and it'll be like, that was so and so, and thank you so much. And I'm like, brilliant. So it's always the really odd ones that I think nobody will take that actually comes up trump. So just keep watching, and we'll see what we do as we head towards solstice, winter solstice, summer solstice if you're down the way in Australia. Hi Vonda, hi Von, hi loads of people. So let's just head forward together. And I'm definitely going off now because I'm just blethering for the sake of blethering now. Take care now. Many